Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday, and welcome into Sneak Peek Day 2 for the My Creative Time 149th edition release. It is a coffee-themed release, and today we are showcasing two new products. We are showcasing the Coffee Bag Die Set, which is MCTD562. And this is a wonderful die set that makes a nice-sized coffee bag. It has this beautiful coffee bean frame die set, as well as an outlining frame in stitching with scallops that you can put on the front of the bag. There's also a circle die, which can be used for sentiments, and of course the beautiful bag die that you will cut twice to form your coffee bag. And then we have the coffee frames and charms dies, and this coffee frame will fit on the bag, on the front of the bag, and it has a beautiful coffee bean frame, as well as a stitched frame and a scalloped frame piece. So a total of 3 frames. These are really fun, and they can also be used down the front of an A2 card, and I'll show you that. And then we also have the charm dies, which have a scoop, a set of 3 coffee beans, a heart with a coffee bean, the word latte, and a little latte with a little heart in the center. So just wonderful, wonderful die sets for this second day of Sneak Peeks. So let me show you the projects that I created using these. Let me set these aside. And I'm going to pull out my projects. And let's start with this beautiful coffee bag. So I did the coffee bag using some of the beautiful papers from the paper pad that's being released. And this is the paper pack, and it has so many wonderful earth-toned coffee-themed papers, as well as these beautiful typed or backgrounds that are coffee-themed. And they have espresso and macchiato and Americanos, all the different coffee drinks, and a little, all the different icons associated with coffee. So just a wonderful paper pad. And that's what I used. I chose this paper that has the little mugs with the latte art on them as to create the bag. And just to see kind of what the completion size of the bag is, it's 5.5 inches long. It is 2 inches in the width, if you will, on the sides, or the depth. And then the width on the front is 2.5 inches, okay? And it does have score lines that allow you to fold it to get this bag look. And then I use the little coffee frame on the front here. And when you cut that out, there's a piece left over from the background, and that's what I used up here to cover over the opening. And I punched a hole and tied it through with jute. So that will lift off when you open up the jute twine. This will just lift off and allow you to open up the bag. And I also tied on here with a thinner jute this cute little charm made with the scoop and some of the epoxy stickers that we showed you yesterday. So I just put 3 little epoxy stickers on the scoop charm, and they work so perfectly on there. And then this Coffee and Friends Make the Perfect Blend is from the wonderful set that we showed you yesterday. It's from the Perk Up stamps and dies. So we have this wonderful set, and that's what I used to do the sentiment on the front of the bag. So just wonderful, wonderful release. And I love how this bag turns out. It's just a really nice size. And then I wanted to show you, I did make a bookmark with the die set also. And this bookmark has that beautiful coffee bean piece down the front. And I wanted to show you that that will also fit on the bag. So I've put a big tie on it, but without the tie, if you just look from the bow down, it works perfectly on the front of the bag, and I love the way that looks. So you can do this bag in so many different styles. You can use the pieces that the die comes with here, or if you purchase this die set, you can also decorate, you could do the front of it with this beautiful coffee bean emblem down the front. And imagine that at Christmas time, cut out of some gold foil or red foil. You could definitely make some really fancy Christmas bags if you're gifting some chocolate covered espresso beans maybe, or just a gift of some sort of coffee related items, even gift cards. So I love these two products. They do work together really, really well. But I also wanted to show you another way to use that frame. The coffee frames can be used down the front of an A2 card. And I decided to jump away from the earth tone paper pad, and I just pulled out one of Emma's 6x6 paper pads called Gingerbread Kisses. And just a reminder that Emma is retiring all of her 6x6 paper pads because of the necessity to change companies after the company she was using closed. So those are on a retirement sale. If there are any left in the store, you can get a really good deal on them. And it also makes room in her store for new paper pads as we continue on with releases in 2025. So this is just a fun way to use this beautiful frame down the front of the card. And you could certainly do it this way too if you wanted to. So I just was playing around with an idea, and I took all the charms and cut them out of the gingham papers that come in that paper pack. And I just arranged them on here. I added little bows to the scoops. And I just added on top of the heart on each of the coffee cups, I cut one of the charms up and used the little coffee beans just to add to the front. So I love how this turned out. I cut off the little charm pieces just to use these just as icons. And then in the background, I embossed each of the panels with that gorgeous embossing folder. Oh my gosh, I love this embossing folder. It makes such a beautiful presentation when you use it. Oh, just gorgeous. And then inside it says coffee and friends make the perfect blend. And then on the back, I added just one of the little charms that has the 3 little coffee beans in it. So what a neat set of products for day 2. These are my projects. I just had so much fun creating for this release for the sneak peeks day 1 and day 2. If you missed my video yesterday, it went up a little bit late. I was having some technical problems again. But I did finally get my video out at 10 a.m. So for all of you that were waiting so patiently, thank you. So you might want to go back and take a look at my projects for that if you haven't seen it yet. But I will be with you Friday morning for the release day. We're going to have, of course, our normal release hops on Instagram and here on YouTube. Emma is going to be giving away this time a $50 gift card to the Instagram commenters and a $50 gift card to the YouTube commenters. So be sure to leave comments on our Friday release day posts, okay? And the reason we're doing a $50 gift card this month is because we are not doing a release in March. At this time, Emma will explain it more fully on her channel, but just be aware. I know for me, I've got to do my taxes and other things, so I'm kind of glad. But it also gives you a chance to catch up on products that maybe you want to purchase, but they don't fit in your budget at this time. So that will be March as of right now, and Emma, will explain more fully what she's doing. But we will definitely celebrate this release on Friday, and I hope that you guys will join us for the Instagram and YouTube hop as we go ahead and show all of our projects at one time. And the release will be live in the store at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Friday, the 21st. And of course, the sale will end on Saturday, the 22nd at midnight Pacific Standard Time. You can use any one of our discount codes. Each one of the design team members has a discount code. And you can use those codes during the sale for 15% off. Mine is Jill, but please spread the love among all the designers. And those codes also work any other day when there isn't a sale going on, and they give you 10% off. So always enter a code. It will save you some money at checkout, okay? All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me for the My Creative Time Sneak Peek Day 2 video, and I will see you tomorrow morning for the release on Friday. All right, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Blessings and hugs. Bye now.